we would like to invite Mr. Antonio Millán, the Chargé d'Affaires of the Spanish Embassy, to greet us. Please, Mr. Millán, and welcome to you too.
Shalom lekulam. Good evening, everyone. Let me extend a warm word of appreciation to our hosts tonight in the persons of President Cohen and Director Viniski Serusi. I'm delighted to be here, but on behalf of the Embassy of Spain. But let me be frank and honest with you. I wouldn't be here tonight. I wouldn't have the chance and the privilege of addressing all of you tonight were it not for the wisdom and the foresight that some 30 years ago, in the midst of outstanding, strange circumstances, Berlin Wall had fallen, Germany was on the verge to reunification, and the first Gulf War was over. And there was a sense of hope, of a can-do attitude in the air that brought together the then president of the now-defunct Soviet Union, President Gorbachev, and President Bush of the United States, Bush 43, of the U.S., 41, that if we're not for their courage and their wisdom, we will not have any business in gathering here tonight to mark this 30th anniversary of the Madrid Peace Conference. Let's cut to the chase. I know that there are very bright minds among us who will discuss the historic lessons that those 4 momentous days, the end of October, early November 91 had, or the lessons that we can learn from that for today's multilateral diplomacy. Let me say that the atlas that Saul Ariely has crafted ever since will not be quite the same without Madrid then. But the question that is very much in your hearts and your spirit is, why Madrid? Why Sfarad? Why España? And I will tell you that we have very good reasons for that. We, Spain, as a crossroads, as a mixture of cultures, we were shaped, we were forged by Middle Eastern cultures. The days of Al-Andalus and Sfarad, the days of peaceful coexistence and tolerance, the days that for centuries allowed Jews, Muslims, Christians live in coexistence, have lingered on for generations, and that bore heavily in the hearts and minds, in the considerations of then the Soviet Union and the USA. Madrid, as the capital of Spain, we are used to Spaniards to open our hearts, to open our homes. Mi casa es su casa, right? And it was the exact place, the right place to put up a fantastic experience in such a short time, mere 12 days, since we got the official word from the co-organizers until the curtain went up at the Royal Palace in Madrid. After that, all I can say to you is that Spain has continued to ride on the same spirit of hope and possibility that lighted our path to Madrid in 91 with the Euro-Mediterranean partnership. Now, headquartered in Barcelona, the Union for the Mediterranean is the epitome of a regional coordination scheme that allows Palestinians and Israelis to sit together around the same table on an equal footing, never since those days. So let me just call to mind the next ministerial meeting of both the UFM, the Union for the Mediterranean, and the EU Southern Neighborhood, which will take place on November 29 in Barcelona. So, all in all, the beauty of Madrid is that it was a resounding success simply because it came to pass, because it happened, because it entered into the history books. The mere fact that we had everyone around the same table, looking each other in the eye, talking freely about the prospects of a better future, is a milestone in its own right. So, as Winston Churchill once said, success, it ain't final. Failure, it is not final. It is the courage to go on that really counts. That's the spirit that gathers us here tonight. And that is why I celebrate being in your midst. Toda rabba lachem.